William Taylor says, he said that, the he being Ambassador Sondland, he said that President Trump wanted President Zelensky, quote, in a public box by making a public statement about ordering such investigations. And that is incredibly important. And look, the thing is, it's not like we already knew about the announcement of the investigations by Ukraine as being a big part of this, but I think that I've even sort of glossed over that. That is really the most important thing. And it says a lot, not just about their strategy in this particular case, but all of the conspiracy theories that you hear from grifters, either political grifters or media grifters. The thing about conspiracy theories is not fundamentally that they're founded on bad evidence or that they're unlikely to ever be proven to be true. It's that it doesn't matter if they're true. It doesn't matter, like, Sean Hannity doesn't talk about uranium one because he thinks that some investigation down the road is going to show that these Iranian companies from Russia were interfering in us. He doesn't care about that. He likes talking about it as if it's evidence of corruption. That's what we're seeing here. Donald Trump might be stupid enough to think that a Ukrainian server from CrowdStrike or whatever is in Ukraine, whatever, it doesn't matter. The talking about it is what helps him in his re-election bid, not the idea that Ukraine is actually gonna show that Hunter Biden was pulling the strings on the Ukrainian government. It doesn't matter if it ever shows that, because talking about it lends an aura of corruption to the entire thing. Like the theories about how Hillary Clinton back in the 2016 election was gonna drop dead of an aneurysm any given day. The people spreading that didn't care if it came true. Talking about it was useful. Yeah. The means justifies the supposed ends when it comes to conspiracy theories.
And after that happens, we don't go back and talk about what it was. How much have people talked about Hillary's health since then?
Nobody
cares.
How much
have they talked about her almost passing out and falling over and dying and all that stuff?
Nobody cares.
No one, because that was the moment, just to plant enough seed that when you go to the ballots, you think, oh man, she might die. And you forgot that you're thinking that in the back of your head. It's way easier to perpetuate the stupid points and the ones that don't need any backing than it is to actually have some evidence and proof and have backing to your argument. So if you can just come out and say, yeah, that happened, and then say it over and over and over and over again, and enough people hear it. I mean, how much do we hear about the what was going on at Justice and the
Peter investigation,
Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. If you mention Peter Strzok and Lisa Page to any of these Trump supporters and say, what were they doing? All they'll say, sex. They want to take over the president, and they have no idea what any of it was based in.
Or why those things are related, or
not at all.
Or if they supposedly had this deep state plot to stop him from becoming president, why didn't they deploy it in the end since he did become president?
Because no one asked those questions.
The revelation about the emails investigation showing that, yeah, what Hillary Clinton did was risky, but it wasn't malicious or whatever. I never cared about it, Bernie Sanders never cared about it, but there were Republicans who pretended to care about it. How much do they care about the end of the investigation? They don't seem all that interested because, again, the emails, it didn't matter if in the end she had done something wrong. It was useful to talk about at the time.
The mission was accomplished. We don't need to keep talking about it anymore.
And that's all they wanted from Ukraine. They wanted an investigation of Joe Biden. Whether it came true by the end of before the end of the campaign, never, didn't matter. It's the same as the announcement like a week before the 2016 election that the Huma Abedin Wiener laptop was being looked into. Didn't matter if it ever showed anything. It was out there being talked about.
That's the importance of Trump wanting, this is the testimony from William Taylor, wanting the Ukraine president to come out and say investigation is going into Joe and Hunter Biden. Just to say it's happening so he can refer that every time.
Over and over.
Without any other meat to this or any other details behind this investigation. He'd be going, you know how Joe Biden is being investigated. He's being investigated. He's being investigated. The president of Ukraine said he's being investigated. He wants that to play off so he can go and win. This is absolutely to benefit him for the election.
Exactly. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.